Hello everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome back here to the Megan Moose channel. If you are new here, welcome here to the Megan Moose channel. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we are live here on the channel, usually having some type of theme park discussion. We talk a lot about Disney, but tonight we have a very different topic that we're going to talk about. So every month, I usually like to try to get one trip going here on the channel, whether we go back down to Disney, Universal, or we go to visit some type of new theme park or new location. I usually like to get a trip going every month so that way we have fresh new content coming to the channel and also helping you guys on your adventures to other locations or back down to the Orlando theme parks. But tonight we're going to talk about our trip that we had for this month. We were able to go over to, I guess it's like middle of Pennsylvania, over in Lancaster area, however you say it, and Hersheypark or Hershey, PA area. We were able to visit the Cartoon Network Hotel, Dutch Wonderland, and Hersheypark this past weekend. So I am super excited because tonight we're going to be doing a trip debrief. So after we come back from every trip, I always like to share with you guys what we did, what we learned, tips if you plan on visiting, and also just share the trip details with you. I like to think of this as kind of like a FaceTime, getting to talk to my my YouTube friends here and share with you guys some details of our trip. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And thank you if you're here and new here tonight, or if you are returning, feel free to put your name in the chat. We'd love to say hello and let me know if you guys were up to anything fun and exciting this weekend too. I want to hear what your weekend plans were like. But as always, we're going to say hi to everyone that's in the chat. We've got our lovely Doofs and Disney. Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you. We had safe travels to and from, so it was a very good and seamless trip. So thank you for the welcome back. Hello, an Obsessed Rangers fan. Yes, I'm very excited to share details about this trip. We had a great time. Jenna, hello, nice to meet you and welcome. Let's see. And Kitty Kathy, hello, how are you doing? And yes, very excited to share all of the details. So thank you guys for being here. Emily, hello, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Yes, so Jenna, I am super excited. Edna is going to be coming back to Hollywood Studios. So over the weekend, I was like very disconnected from all things social media, but I did see that the Incredibles area is coming back, like it's new and improved, coming back to Hollywood Studios. So I'm super pumped when we go back down in May. We may stop at Hollywood Studios on our trip, so we might have to go and see Edna, and I might have to get an Edna like an Edna bound together. There's an Edna Loungefly, which I wish I had, but yeah, we're gonna have to see her. So that's super exciting. I'm excited. Let's see. Disney Dumbo Lover, hello. How are you doing? Let's see. And okay, yes, the meet and greet is returning, correct? Hello, Janelle, Disney Parks with Love, and thank you. Yes, thank you everyone to 20,000 subscribers. I am still blown away by that. If you would have told me that I'd ever be at this point, I never would have thought that. So thank you guys so much for all the support and for watching the videos and being here. Truly means a lot, and I've really enjoyed doing this, and we're just getting started. So I really appreciate you guys being here and for all the support. Really means a lot to me. So let's see here. So we can go ahead and we'll get into our chat for tonight. So as I was talking earlier, every month we usually like to get a trip going. Usually we go down to the Florida theme parks, but I was very excited because this month we were able to do something different. I am a Hersheypark season pass holder, but we were able to work with the Cartoon Network Hotel and Dutch Wonderland this past trip, and they hosted us to go and visit their hotel as well as their theme park. So the Cartoon Network Hotel is located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We were able to go and stay there, and we had a really good time. If you have never seen or heard anything about this hotel, definitely go and check out some photos of it. I've got some pictures on Instagram, and we have some vlogs and some shorts coming here on the channel, but it was super cool to go and check it out. I love themed hotels and rooms and everything. And so this hotel really did a great job of bringing a lot of Cartoon Network shows and aspects of the just Cartoon Network to life. You can see characters, the rooms are so detailed. We were able to stay in a Ben 10 room, but they have multiple other themed rooms. There's characters there, fun like activities that you can take part in. There's scavenger hunts, little cartoon drawings that you can do. They have a really neat pool area. So they have a full like Powerpuff Girls splash pad, which is very fun. I should have come up with like a slideshow to share with you guys. So we're just going to be chatting about it now, but I will have the vlog coming out probably tomorrow or Friday. But we had a great time. We had a great stay. They were very accommodating, and it's a really nice location. And Lancaster, Pennsylvania is a very interesting place to go and visit as well. So we had a good time. If you guys have any question, feel free to ask. But yeah, we had a great visit. We got a lot of photos down there, so I was able to kind of curate some outfits to get photos with. And it was just a really good time. We had my mom and Mandy came, so they were kind of my help with the trip. So they helped me video and get all of the photos together. So that was really fun. So we had a good time. And yeah, I was very happy to go and check that out. And hopefully we'll be able to go for future visits and kind of see them. But it was very neat to go and check it out. And I had never heard of it before kind of looking into the hotel a little bit more. So it was really cool to go and check it out. So I'm excited to share the vlog with you guys. And I need to think of if there was anything else that really kind of stood out. The splash pad was just very neat. They also have this like very detailed wallpaper that's throughout the hotel that has like a lot of the characters in it. And a lot of people were asking me like, how did you get that wallpaper? But it's not my wallpaper and they don't sell it anywhere. I wish they did because I want a whole like wall of it. But the whole hotel is very detailed, very neat. And I highly recommend checking it out if you ever find yourself in that area, or if you're looking for a neat kind of themed place to stay that's not down in Florida. Highly recommend it. So let's see what you guys are chatting about. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for the support. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching tonight. So Jenna, you are headed back to Disney in December. That's awesome. I hope you have a blast. I love Disney during the holidays in December. It's going to be all decorated for Christmas. So I'm excited for you to go back down there. That's awesome. Hey, that old ball guy, how are you doing? Who did I draw? So they actually had like, and I am unprepared. I should have had all of the pictures and stuff here, but I don't know exactly who it was. I think it was just some random like cloud cartoon character. I have a picture of it. I think I put it on my story, on my Instagram story right now. So they don't actually, you kind of like color it in. You don't actually draw the character. But it was cool. You kind of just use like a little marker, and then they have this little like box that you put the picture in, or like the cartoon in, and it makes it come to life on this TV screen. So it kind of animates it. So it was really cool. I've never seen that before. Thank you. I appreciate it. This hoodie, I think is from, I actually don't know where this hoodie is from. And I probably shouldn't wear a Disney hoodie for this live stream tonight now that I'm thinking about it. But this is like my go-to hoodie anymore. It's so comfortable. I think it's from Marshall's or Ross or one of those stores. Let's see. Deuce have okay, so tomorrow, April 27th, tickets go on sale for anyone with a resort reservation for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I cannot even believe that we are talking about Halloween already. Absolutely insane. Like, I need to get my dates and everything all together because I can't believe it. But very exciting about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So if you're staying at a resort, you can get early access to the tickets, which will be very exciting and very fun to make sure that you can secure your spot there. Yeah, so we had a great trip. We got to go in the hot tub, and they have a whole indoor pool. They have an outdoor pool and an indoor one. The outdoor one wasn't open yet, so it was nice we could go in and check out the indoor pool, but very neat place to stay. I really enjoyed it for sure. Yes, oh my gosh, so Kitty Kathy, okay, if you guys hold on a moment, I have 2 souvenirs that I have to show you, and I did not even bring them in here. So I have to show you the mug, and I have to show you the bag that I got. So just I am very unprepared. I apologize. Give me 1 moment. Okay, I I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Okay, so I did put a poll up, and I put a little short up on the channel to ask your guys' help to help me pick out a mug, because I like, clearly we love knickknacks, we love souvenirs from our trips, and they had all of these really fun mugs, and I could not decide on which one I wanted to get. So this is the mug that we went with. They had a fun like Cartoon Network Hotel one. They had one that was black, but I went with this one. This is the wallpaper that I was talking about that they have throughout like the whole resort. And I just wish the other side said Cartoon Network Hotel, because I love kind of, I don't know, pieces that remind me of the place that I had visited. So I wish that the backside said Cartoon Network Hotel, but it does say like a little CN here. And I was a huge fan of this wallpaper. So I was like, I think we're going to get this one. Super unique, super fun. But the other one was Cartoon Network, like it said in big letters, Cartoon Network Hotel. So this is the mug we went with. I'm really happy with it, and I'm excited to kind of add it to the knickknack wall here that we have. So thank you for asking, Kitty Kathy, and thank you guys for the help in choosing a mug, because I could not choose myself. Yes, I do have Deuce. We will get to the candy bar backpack here whenever we talk about Hershey Park. And let's see. Yeah, everything was pretty much cartoon themed. So like the lobby was super cool. They had this elevator that has like a screen, and you can see different characters go up and down the elevator. So it was a very neat place, and I'm excited to share my like vlog with you guys. So that'll be out tomorrow or on Friday. We'll be doing that. Let's see. What's your favorite Loungefly backpack? My favorite Loungefly that I have has to be my Baymax bag. So it's up here. Let me see. I don't think it's gonna knock anything down. Okay, good. This is my favorite Loungefly that I have, and probably my favorite Loungefly in general. I use this all the time at the parks. I absolutely love it. Baymax is so cute. So, but I am a huge fan of Loungeflies. Obviously, I have too many of them. So, but they are so fun. Yes. So let's see. I think, where did my mug go? Here it is. Where is he at? Yes, here he is. On the mug. Super fun. Let's see. So, okay, Deuce. So you're kind of confused. So, did you go to 3 different parks? So we went to Hershey Park and Dutch Wonderland. So we'll go ahead and hop off of the Cartoon Network tab. So we went to 2 different theme parks. So the one that we went to is called Dutch Wonderland. That's located right beside the Cartoon Network Hotel. So the hotel didn't have like doesn't necessarily have its own park, but it is affiliated with Dutch Wonderland. And we went to Hershey Park. So there were just 2 parks that we went to this past weekend. But the one park that we went to is Dutch Wonderland. Like I said, we stayed at the Cartoon Network Hotel, and then you can walk right down the road. It's a super easy walk right down the road to Dutch Wonderland. And it is a very fun, like family-friendly theme park. So it is a smaller park, but it's got a ton of fun, like kiddie rides. There are 2 like coasters at the park. They have a steel coaster and a wooden roller coaster. Those are probably the 2 most intense rides that they have there. They have the Kingdom Coaster, I think it's called, and Merlin's Mayhem. I think we posted some shorts about those. And other than that, they've got a lot of good like little kiddie rides. They've got characters that you can meet. They have Duke the Dragon. A lot of people were like, who is this Barney that you're meeting? But they have Duke the Dragon. That's like their mascot. As you walk into the park, you walk in through this huge castle, which is very neat and unique. So we do have a vlog coming out of that park as well, so you guys can see that. That'll probably be next week that I'll be posting that one. But I've got a ton of shorts coming as well. So we went to Dutch Wonderland. It was a very fun little park for sure. It's, I would say, very family oriented, like younger kids. But I went with my mom and Mandy, and we still had a blast. I had them do some of the kiddie rides, which was kind of interesting. Mandy loved the bumper cars. That was her favorite thing. They also have this full like dinosaur walkthrough where you walk through and see these dinosaurs. And they are still doing and like celebrating their Easter celebration. So they had a Easter egg hunt where you could go around and find all of these Easter eggs. And if you find 5 golden eggs, you got entered in to win a like grand prize that they had. And we found 4 of the 5 eggs. So we had to leave a little bit early just because it was going to start raining. But other than that, we had a great time, very fun park. And if you're out in that area, if you have kids, I would say it's a very good park to go and visit. And like I said, we will have the vlog coming out so you guys can kind of see a little bit into our day there and also some rides that you can expect to see whenever you're there. So very fun park, very fun hotel to go and visit. Very excited that we could go and check both of those out. And like I said, excited to share the vlogs with you guys. So that was the one park that we went to. The other park we went to is called Hersheypark. That's in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So that's about an hour north of Dutch Wonderland and everywhere that we were at. So we did 2 days at Hersheypark, but we only did like 1 day actually at the park because they're still only open for the weekends right now. But they open, I think after Memorial Day, they said that they open for all every day in the summer. So we went to Hersheypark. I'm an annual or season pass holder there. And we were able to get tickets for Mom and Mandy to go. And we really enjoy Hersheypark. There are a ton of good coasters there. If you are a coaster fan, highly recommend Hersheypark. It is very neat because it is obviously Hershey company themed. So they've got a lot of the famous or well-known like Hershey's candy characters there. There's a Kisses character, a Hershey bar, a Reese's cup character, and I think there's a Jolly Rancher character, but all of the rides are kind of candy themed. There's some just regular themed rides, but they have amazing coasters. They have a new coaster coming this summer that I hope to go and check out. But we really like Hersheypark. And it's interesting because when we were walking around, I was like, wow, this park feels very big. Like we are really doing a lot of walking. And Mandy and I actually looked at it. And interesting enough, Hersheypark is actually bigger than Magic Kingdom Park down at Disney World. So I think Hersheypark, I can't remember the exact acreage, but it's like just a few acres over Magic Kingdom Park, which was crazy. I had no idea. I would have never thought that. So yeah, we had a great time though. Hope to go back this summer. They're going to be opening like their water park area. We didn't get to do the Zoo America part, which is like their whole zoo area. It closed before we even remembered, and the monorail was closed. I was super sad about that, but we had a great time, and I highly recommend Hersheypark. We got some questions coming in here. So we're talking a lot about Halloween. Emily, we did not try Taylor chip cookies. When I tell you the amount of sweets we had this weekend when we got to Hershey area, like I haven't even talked about the whole Hershey chocolate world thing that we did. But when we went to the Hersheypark, we were there all day, so we weren't able to like escape out to go to Taylor chip cookie. Whenever I go next time, I'm gonna have to put this on the list. But we went and we ate at the Hershey's Chocolatier, the restaurant that is like right outside of the park. It was delicious. We had a really good time there. Good experience. Recommend if you go. And we got this chocolate fondue plate. I wish I had a picture of it. They had this huge bowl of chocolate with like this marshmallow topping, and it had chocolate chip cookies, Rice Krispie treats, marshmallows, strawberries, and what was the other thing? There was like 2 other things on this board, and we were so sweeted out by the end of the day that we could not have even thought about going to get any more cookies. And also the next day that we went to Hershey Chocolate World, like you aren't even prepared with the amount of chocolate that we got. So we didn't make it this trip, long story short, but next trip I'm gonna have to add it to the list for sure. Let's see. Oh, Kitty Cathy, good question. What is the locker situation like in the parks? There in Hershey especially, are there rides very intense that you have to do lockers like Universal Studios? So this is a good question. And yes, they do have lockers for most of the rides. It's nice and they are the larger size lockers compared, like at Universal, they have the small regular size lockers and the large lockers that you pay for. The lockers at Hershey Park are the large size lockers and they are free. So all you do is you scan your park ticket or your season pass and you can easily put your stuff into a locker and then you can go on the ride and then come back and get it. The other thing that they have, if they don't have a locker, they just have those like bins on the other side of the ride that you put your backpacks or your belongings in, your souvenir cups. You do the ride and then you come back and pick it up. So we did that a lot. My mom also is not a huge coaster fan, so she did hold some of our stuff for a little bit. But they do have lockers on some of the rides. They have paid lockers that if you want to leave your stuff in all day, you can do that as well. And usually just the bins on the other side of the ride is what they do. So you just kind of scurry through the ride, put your stuff away, and then do the ride and come back and get your stuff. So I like the way that they do their lockers when they do have them for the rides. And I like that they're larger size lockers too, so you don't have to like be cramming your bags into them. Yes, the Wildcat. We were seeing them like do some of the building, and I'm excited. It looks like it's gonna be an intense ride. So they don't charge for the locker rental, no, which is very nice. Okay, yes, thank you, Doofs. Hershey Park, 121 acres, and I think, oh yeah, here we go. Magic Kingdom is the smallest Disney park at only 107 acres, and Hershey Park is 121. Thank you guys for looking that up. So yeah. Jenna, nice to meet you, and thank you for being here. Hope you have a great evening. So yes, thank you guys for looking that up. But I just thought it was interesting. Like, I don't know. I feel like still Magic Kingdom is a very big park, in my opinion. And for Hershey Park to be bigger than it, I was kind of shocked by that. Yes, we love chocolate too. We were like, my mom is a huge sweets fan too. So she was just in heaven, of course. So yeah, Emily, if you ever get to go over, over to Hershey Park area or Hershey area, I know that you've been over there before and stuff, but it's a very neat place and definitely a good park to go visit. I feel like if they require lockers, then they should be free. I agree with that, Doofs. And a lot of the rides are like super intense that you can't really have your bags on it. I think the bumper cars were like the only ride that we were able to have our bag on. And of course, like the monorail, the kissing tower, kind of things like that, you can have your bag on, but majority of the times you have to use a locker. Oh, hey, Zoe. And you live in PA and you have a friend that lives not far from where the Cartoon Network Hotel and Dutch Wonderland are. That's awesome. Yes, the Cartoon Network Hotel. Yeah, it is a hotel. So, yeah, we didn't even know that it was a thing until we were able to go and visit there. So it is a very neat place to go and visit. If you ever drive by, definitely go and check it out. It's pretty cool. Yes, so there is a zoo, and I have not personally ever been in it before, but it's called Zoo America. I've only like seen it from the monorail and stuff, but it closes early compared to when the park closes. So we weren't able to go and check that out, but next time I definitely want to go over there because it looks really, really fun. We did see, there is a seal or like a sea lion show in the middle of the park. And I was super shocked that they had it open right now because it was kind of chilly when we were there, but there were these cute little seals and sea lions doing like just having a little show. It was kind of like SeaWorld. It was really cool. So we got to see that. They had multiple shows, like 3 shows throughout the day. So we were able to catch like one of the last ones, I think. Oh, that's awesome for the Jonas Brothers concert. That's super cool, but didn't do a park. Gotcha. So yeah, next time you go, you might have to go check it out. Yes, so yeah, there's a full zoo, or I guess it's kind of like a zoo area. It has a lot of North American animals in it, is what I think they were saying. So we'll have to check it out next time. So that was a little bit about Hershey Park. Definitely had a good time, and I'm going to be making multiple trips this summer because we've got a season pass. It's about a 4-hour drive from where I live currently. So it is a little bit of a drive over there, but it's a fun little weekend trip and it's a really good park. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of rides and activities that I still have not done. So we'll have to go check them out this summer. And the last thing that we were able to do, we were able to, Hershey's Chocolate World reached out to us and had us experience some of their activities inside of Hershey's Chocolate World. So of course they have a lot of merch there. There's all the candy that you can purchase. They have this really fun little free ride that you can go on that gives kind of a tour into how chocolate is made. Mandy, my sister, loves that ride. It is so fun. We did it twice and it's free. So it's just a fun little thing that you can do when you go to Hershey's Chocolate World if you're not going to go to the park. But another thing that you can do are a lot of these like paid activities inside of Hershey's Chocolate World. So they have a lot of them. I'm going to show you like the little card that we have. So they have this thing called Hershey's Unwrapped, which was this little show. I think it's really fun for kids. This little show that teaches you how to use all of your senses to taste and like enjoy the taste of chocolate. And so that, I wish I had the cost. I think that was around $20 or something per person. But with the experience, you get to get this little like chocolate tin. And during the show, they have you pull out different candy or different chocolates that they have in here and teach you how to enjoy the, oh wait, I'll do the other one. Keep in mind, we did this at like 9 a.m. So we were like, we don't know if we want chocolate, all this chocolate at 9 a.m. But my mom kept hers all the stuff in it just so you guys could see. But it comes with this little tin and you get a regular chocolate bar, a cookies and cream one, a dark chocolate one, and then I think it's a caramel and a regular Hershey's Kiss. And it's like a whole show. They teach you how to like enjoy the taste of chocolate. Like I said, it's very fun for kids, and it's like a whole show in itself, which is very cute. And then at the end, you get inside, there is this little chocolate bar. So this is like the first chocolate bar that we got from the Hershey's Chocolate World, like the experiences. And it is Hershey's Chocolate World's 50th anniversary or birthday this year. So that's another thing that they are celebrating this year, and like all this stuff is themed. So we did that. That is one experience that you can do. Another thing that we did, they do have a 4D chocolate movie, but I don't know if they still have that or not. I mean, we didn't get to do it and it looked like it wasn't up and going, so I don't know if it's closed for now or what. But the next thing we did was the Hershey's Trolley Works, which is like the trolley tour around Hershey Park, and you get to hear a lot of facts about Hershey area, Milton Hershey, Hershey Park, Hershey's Chocolate World, the Hershey's factory. I really recommend this tour. This was the one that I knew I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't know I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. Throughout the whole tour, they pass chocolate back to you. So we got a bunch of kisses, Reese's cups. We got a full candy bar at the end of the tour. And it is very neat because you really learn a lot of the history behind the whole Hershey story. But as you're driving through, you get to see all of these landmarks. Like you get to see where Milton Hershey's house was, where he grew up, where some of the factories are, where the school is. Like there is just so much that you can see on this tour, and we highly recommend it. If you are even remotely interested in like history or just seeing a little bit more of the Hershey area, highly recommend that tour. It's very, very fun. And then the last thing that was very fun, and then I'll see what you guys are saying in the chat, is we got to do the create your own candy bar. And this was, I guess, another one of our favorite things. So you get to actually go through and like pick your packaging, pick what you want inside of your candy bar. This, and it comes in this tin. So this is the packaging that I created, and you can kind of come up with the background, the wording, the little stickers you put on it. So this is what I went with. And then on the inside, let's see, here's what the back looks like. This is the back of the wrapping. And this is the tin. So it says Hershey's on it. I think it's like a fun little souvenir. And I do really want to try mine, but I also am like weird in that I don't want to actually open it. But you get to see it get packaged, and you get to come up with what you want inside of it. I think what I wanted inside, it's a dark chocolate or candy bar, and it has cookie bits, chocolate chips, and pretzel. pretzel bits inside of it. And there's also like this little laser that lasers your name, and I don't know if it's let me see if it'll focus or not. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it'll focus. I don't know if that's the date or what. I don't honestly know what that is that it lasers on it, but that was really cool to see. So if you do anything at Hershey's Chocolate World, I recommend the Create Your Own Candy Bar. It was pretty cool. And you can get like a bundle. You can pay for all of these individually, but there is a bundle as well. So the bundle deal for all of these was $51.85 per person. And I think everything individually is like around $20. So of all of that, I would say I would rank it. The Create Your Own Candy Bar was my favorite, the trolley tour, and then the Hershey's Unwrapped. Really enjoyed Hershey's Unwrapped, but I would say that that's kind of more geared for like if you have kids. I think they would really enjoy that, but all ages would enjoy the trolley tour and the Create Your Own Candy Bar. Highly recommend that. Then the other thing we did was a Reese's Stuff Your Cup experience, where they literally have this ginormous Reese's cup and you get to put all of it's like a Menchie's or like a frozen yogurt for or no, not frozen yogurt. What is it called? Cold Stone, like a Cold Stone creamery, only for a Reese's cup. So you get to choose what you want inside of it. They mix the peanut butter in front of you and then put it in this giant Reese's cup. It's insane. It was ginormous. So that's all we did at Hershey's Chocolate World. Let's see. So Kitty Kathy, haven't been to Hershey in a long time and know when I went there, I had a fanny pack, so that's why I couldn't remember the locker situation. Do you suggest doing 1 or 2 days at Hershey? I would say that you could get a lot done in 1 day, but I would recommend 2 days. Like I said, it is a really big park. There's a lot of rides. I know during the summertime it does get pretty busy, so if you don't have like the fast track, I think it's called, you might have to wait in some lines and they can be a little bit longer, so you might not be able to get through as much as you wanted to. So I would say do it in 2 days. Then you can really kind of appreciate the park, easily go through, do some of your favorite rides, and then kind of get to everything in the second day, because there is a lot to do. So personally, I would like to do it in 2 days. But of course you could do and see a lot of it in one, if that helps. Yeah, the little ride is so fun. I love the little ride there that they have at Hershey's Chocolate World. Let's see. Yes. So Greg, how are you doing? Years ago, it was merely a tour of the chocolate factory. It gradually grew over years to the amusement park we have now. Yes. So it is huge now. They've got a lot at Hershey Park and Hershey's Chocolate World and the Supply Co. and the restaurant and everything. Like it is a whole thing. There's a lot to see whenever you go over there, which is really cool. Let's see. Yes, love that you could design your own candy bar. It was so fun. Like Mandy was super pumped to be able to do this, and it was like even cooler than we thought it was going to be. So as a like former engineer, it was like really neat to see all of the machinery that went into actually packaging and like making or kind of creating the candy bar in general. They have like these little like screws that force all of the inside, the stuff that you want to put inside of the candy bar onto the candy bar, which was really neat to see. And then the packaging was very, very cool. I'm going to have to make a short of the whole experience, but it was very neat. And we do have a vlog coming out of Hershey's Chocolate World as well. So that'll be hopefully coming next week too. So we've got a lot of videos coming. We were doing so much this weekend that I was trying to keep up on like content and everything, but we've got a lot still coming this week. So that was pretty much our stay and our experience for our previous trip. I was excited to get that trip in here at the end of April, and then coming into May, we are going to be headed back down to Disney World and Universal Orlando. Very excited about that. So that's going to be here before we even know it. So very excited that we could do this trip. I'm going to be getting all of the content and everything out from this previous trip, so definitely stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for watching tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know here in the chat. But other than that, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching tonight. If you were new here, it was great to meet you. And this is a live stream that we do every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Next week, we are probably going to go back to, oh wait, actually next week, let me see the date. Next week, I think we're going to do a Star Wars themed live stream because the Thursday after the live stream is going to be May the 4th. So we might do, we've recently been doing a series of our favorite things to do at the Disney World parks. So we might have to do a favorite thing to do in Galaxy's Edge Star Wars edition. So that is maybe what we're going to do next week. And then we'll finish off the series in the following weeks. We still have Epcot and Disney Springs to talk about. So we'd love to have you here on future live streams. If you want to hit the subscribe button or the reminder button, we will be here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And as I keep saying, we've got a ton of vlogs and videos to come out for sure too. Yes, very excited for our upcoming trip. We've got some new experiences planned that we're going to be doing when we're down there. So very excited for that. It's going to be Mom and I going down, and we're going during Mother's Day. So that'll be cool. That would be a nice little thing for Mom whenever we go down. So thank you guys for watching tonight. I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for your support and everything as always. And with that, we will see you in the next vlog or video. Thanks guys. We'll see you later.